Like the instrumentals were so bad, I thought my game was actually freaking out.
Okay, alright guys. Uh, wait, is that Reaper?
Yeah?
Oh, bro, I'm really tempted to just level, like, to just unlock Reaper, so I can get that dash, so I can use it in the overworld.
It's really good.
Wait, how long is the cooldown?
Like, I don't know, 15, 20 seconds?
Oh, so yeah. Wait, do I get it as soon as I unlock Reaper?
Yes.
Okay, then I'm gonna go unlock Reaper real quick. After I finish this main scenario, I'm gonna go unlock it.
And scenario for what?
What do you think?
That's why I'm asking.
For the the spice, the it's all 87, I think. Yeah, I'm a level 87 main scenario now.
For the roulette?
What roulette? The fuck?
Main scenario roulette?
No, as in my main scenario, main scenario.
Oh, what about it?
After I finish this one quest, I'm going to go unlock Reaper.
Oh,
You I just want to get the dash so I can use it in the overworld.
It's
alright.
the
What was the music you were listening to?
oh. I I think this right here I'm listening to right now.
What guild is in here?
It's an old near the Adventurers Guild.
You slightly missed it, but like the music I'm hearing, it sounded like it was skipping notes or something.
I wish I would have heard it.
How much guild do I have now? 700,000.
Oh, there it is.
That fire shit. I remember I thought that like the marker board was different between city states. So I go between. I'd spend like what, or like I spend like 200 gil just to travel between the city states, so I could see their marker board. And I didn't realize it was different until like a week after.
Imagine.
Oh, but Okay, now the only thing I'll put in my heart is that school. Wait, I only had the extra inventory space in my weapon slot. I just realized.
So is this the music you were talking about?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, yeah. No, this is normal. This is the normal music.
It legit sounded like it was distorted.
Um, it's a weird track. I'm not gonna lie, but I secretly love it. Not secretly. It's one of my favorite tracks of the game. Before the game came out, I would listen to the little dungeon preview, or what do you call it? The sneak peek music, just on repeat.
What's the dash skill called? Reaper?
Hell's Ingress, no, and Hell's Egress.
Okay.
Which, by the way, that skill is honestly godlike in combat. I love it.
Okay, there we go. That's the only reason I wanted to unlock Reaper. Even if I won't use it to like actually level up, Reaper does look kind of cool.
It's pretty fun.
I think Dragoon is cooler though. Like, come on. Big scythe, or sorry, big polearm. A big lengthy stick that has some girth to it.
I would agree.
I personally don't think so. But
Like, polearms are the best weapon ever made in existence.
no, that would be guns.
No.
What about a polearm with a gun?
Exactly.
Also called a rifle.
Like, we have, like,
Sniper rifles specifically are cool.
imagine they actually, I wonder what they'll add for the next DPS shop.
We have no idea. I just want Beastmaster. That's really it.
I just want my Necromancer.
Would Beastmaster be a tank or a DPS?
We have no idea what that would be.
Because, like, I mean, if it's normally like a high damage job, it wouldn't be out of the question to make it
It
DPS
is
because
definitely normally not high damage. It is a
because for the
very... Traditionally, it's just a weirdo... It's like Blue Mage.
oh,
It can do a lot of cool things, but you usually pair it with other things.
so maybe it would actually be a limited job.
It makes the most sense as a limited job. Yes.
Because I mean, they do need more of it, so that way they have a reason to finally make limited job its own category.
Yeah, that would be nice. The funny thing is that Blue Mage and Beastmaster kind of go hand in hand. You would use the Beastmaster to control the creatures so that you could learn the Blue Magic using them.
All Final Fantasy. I'm just gonna look up all Final Fantasy jobs and see what would make more sense. It's like something, I guess, new.
Don't have Puppet Master, don't have Beastmaster, don't have...
The fuck is a Puppet Master?
Don't think about it. Don't have...
Nah, Kirby,
MS,
tell
don't
yeah,
have...
tell the all maybe one person that would watch this video.
Puppet Master is a job from 11. And since this game takes basically everything from 11, I would not be surprised if Puppet Master would be a class or something.
Maybe Geomancer would be a thing. But...
Geomancer is actually in the story. I'm glad you brought that up. As the
Oh,
fifth healer. Or potentially
really?
the fifth healer.
Okay, so yeah, it makes sense if that was another hero. Or yeah, another role.
Chemist was also hinted at. Not the crafting job, but the battle job.
Wait, what?
Chemist was a
Oh,
battle job in the Tactics series. And it was also hinted at in Shadowbringers.
maybe Time Mage would be good for DPS.
Time Mage would be very cool if Astrologian didn't throw a gigantic wrench in that plan, because
Yeah,
they keep hopping between it being a Time Mage and a celestial star watcher man thing. But
yeah.
we'll see what they do about that.
I feel like Astro already like kind of takes that position of like I guess something similar, or like I mean like design wise, I guess.
Yes,
I feel like it's too similar.
because lore wise, we have the only Time Mage we have is Grahatiya, and he's kind of weird. Like he can do
Yeah.
everything. So I don't know how that would work as like a just normal job.
Maybe like what Dice said, Necromancer.
Necromancer appeared in literally one game as a bonus job, FF5.
Oh,
Would be cool to see that come back. That would be a clutch pick. I'm not gonna lie.
I would make that job immediately.
uh,
We have a dark tank, a dark DPS, and now we need a bank healer. So Necromancer would fulfill that.
Berserker. I don't even know what it does actually.
Berserker
Like,
in the Final Fantasy series is basically Warrior, but a DPS. Actually, I'm selling that short. Berserker really doesn't do much in the games. It just gives you more damage for the ability to not control your character. Very cool.
But what's Corsair?
Corsair?
Yeah.
It's like a
Oh,
cannoneer.
Yeah. Oh.
It would be what do you call it? The chick, the pirate chick from
Yeah.
Elemental was supposed to be that job, but then they went the machinist instead.
Wait, what
Still has
class?
potential. Corsair.
Yeah.
I've never heard that job.
It's the
It's
cannoneer,
what say that
Merlby?
again. Merlweb. That's what her job was supposed to be in 2.0, but they backpedaled. Supposed to be a double gunslinging gunslinger class.
Ah.
Okay, I'm gonna look at what's in FF11 that's not in 14. There's Puppet Master,
Yes.
Thief, but I guess we already have Rogue or Rogue into Ninja. So I guess that's
Yes.
not right.
Spellblade. You do not have Spellblade.
Hellblade.
Yes.
That's just Paladin, easy.
No. Spellblade's cooler than Paladin, in my opinion. He's like if Black Mage and Paladin were smashed together.
Calculators are rolling fancy tactics.
You laugh, but that's like the scariest job in the whole game. You
Wait,
can
what
target
is?
calculator or arithmetician. You
Yeah.
based on the actual math that you do in the game, where you calculate your enemy's health or level rather. You can target all enemies based on what your calculator's skill is. So, if you make everything hit an enemy with a prime number, you can potentially target every enemy on screen, no matter where they are on the map, and one-shot them, like Holy or Flare or something.
What the fuck?
So stupid.
It's completely busted.
Yeah, so I feel like the jobs that have like the biggest potential of being added into maybe 14 would be Geomancer. Yeah, I don't really know what else would be.
Geomancer, Chemist, Beastmaster, Spellblade, I think, would be up there as a DPS people would probably like.
I don't know. I really want to know what they'll do for the next tank.
The next. That's a good question, actually.
Nobody's
It's like
nobody expected what is it,
Gunbreaker.
Gunbreaker to be a tank.
Yeah.
Yeah, Samurai was supposed to be the tank, and he still has some tank-like qualities to him.
Not anymore.
Not more than monk. Yeah, not more than monk.
No, like not anymore. Pretty sure it was the third eye they got rid of that.
They did?
Pretty sure.
Man.
I can
Wait,
check.
they got rid of Third Eye?
I thought so. I can check after I'm done talking with Istola. Actually, I can check it literally right now. They either got rid of Third Eye or they got rid of the stuff that you can combo into it.
Ew, you have every job.
It looks like you should still have the counter, but I don't know what happened over there.
Okay, yeah. Okay, never mind. You still have Third Eye, but they got rid of Merciful Eyes. Yeah, they got rid of Merciful Eyes and Hitsatsu's Saigen.
Oh, there's a whole lot of jobs I'd like to see in this game. Would also like to see some more original jobs. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I feel like
Reaper and Sage don't really count, but sure.
weren't they in other epic games anyways?
Sage is definitely a classic. Been in the game since the first game. Reaper, he's Dark Knight, but he's just DPS now. That's basically what Reaper is.
Pain and Sickle win. Reaper 2 easy.
Reaper 2.
Reaper but less LG.
Reaper 2.
Or technically Reaper 3 since Dark Knight Reaper's big enough. Who cares?
I'd like to see Templar as a new Lance using class. I like this.
I'm still waiting on my polearm and shield tank class.
That would be Templar.
I'm a Lance mained world and I want to be a Lance mained here again.
We'll see if they make do on that promise to give us the Templar. They're supposed to be in Heaven's Ward, but shrug.
We need a real floor tank, except it's an actual tank.
Nice. I mean, you have a sword and shield, Beastmaster is an axe and shield. We do need our polearm in shield class.
Beastmaster, wait, you said axe and shield?
Yes. If you go to Bosnia right now and look at Lion fight, he uses an axe and shield.
Pepega. It's like
pretty base. He's like my favorite NPC in the whole game.
imagine not having Sadhu as your favorite NPC.
Imagine.
Bro, every time I saw her earlier and I was like, I can't stop thinking about that little something. Like that one cutscene. Like whenever I see her, that's the one thing I think of. What's hunting you though?
Oh my god, not this shit again.
Have fun. You have to do that at least twice more in the rest of the game, by the way.
Oh yeah, that mechanic pops up a lot.
I fucking hate it.
Just be warned.
Dude, it happened so many times in Shadowbringers, it was like annoying.
The bird is the big green one, by the way.
Thank you.
Just read, easy. You good?
No, that's funny. imagine reading in 2020.
Bro, you literally had hovered over.
Wow, he didn't even pop up on the reticle.
Wait, you're playing on controller, right?
Yeah.
He's definitely.
Dang, I'm sorry for you.
Why?
I hope
So
you feel
easy to
better.
play on controller.
Yeah, controller support for this game is kind of godlike. I ain't gonna lie.
Would it be worth for me to set up if I just like if I got bored of keyboard and mouse?
Yeah, it's actually really good.
Okay, is there
Like,
anything I should know before I actually set it up?
there's a YouTube channel entirely focused around that.
True.
Oh my god, that's fun. Like, is it that weird to like try and configure or?
A fair shot.
It is kind of weird. Not gonna lie.
There's voice acting, so I'm gonna definitely mute myself for a bit.
Oh, fun fact about.
Nicely done. Let me truss this one up, and I'll make my way over to you.
There you are. Any new revelations? So you met with that gleaner again, this time to capture a hornbill. I understand catching and bringing in creatures from the outside, but what's the point of chasing after ones already here?
Oh, it's a simple thing, really. Occasionally, we remove specimens no longer needed for study, or those we've had difficulty raising. But we can't simply turn them loose. Safely returning such creatures to their native habitats is another facet of a gleaner's duties. But not in this case, I'm afraid. I've been asked to bring the bird below.
The restricted section in the lower levels of Labyrinthos. Open only to a select few researchers handpicked by the Forum. The projects down there are the subject of rumor and hearsay. Forbidden magics. Advanced technologies that can never be allowed to fall into outside hands. Even Archons are not privy to the truth. Those who are, the researchers involved in this secretive work, are not permitted to walk freely in the city, and are instead required to live in isolated quarters.
What could a facility subject to such strict security protocols possibly need with a hornbill? An experiment?
Possibly. I wasn't afforded an explanation. But judging by the requisition list given to me and my colleagues, I doubt it's for any kind of advanced research. I'd be more inclined to believe we were making preparations to migrate to the south. Mericidia or thereabouts.
What? Why would you say that?
Much of the flora and fauna we were asked to procure could serve as reliable sources of sustenance. They're comparatively hardy species too, able to endure harsh climates. And among them are specimens known to be effective in improving soil quality and purifying water.
When you put it that way, migration does sound like a reasonable assumption.
That's all it is, though. An assumption. Through our tasks, we gleaners glimpse only bits and pieces of the Forum's plans. Our prime concern is that our requisitions, be they living or otherwise, are properly preserved for the knowledge of future generations. Now, I really must be going. I regret that I cannot reward you as you deserve.
Perhaps you might reward us after a fashion then. It is imperative that we reach the lower levels. And seeing as you are already set to descend with your assigned cargo, mayhap we could accompany you as your assistants.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. Once the animals have been prepared for transport, we send them down separately via the lift. I will of course follow after to make my report, but I can hardly pass you off as porters when there's nothing left to carry.
Indeed. Pray forget I said anything.
How do you feel about climbing? If you've strength and the courage to brave it, then there is another way down. This path leads to the 33rd facet, a mine shaft excavated during one of our expansions of Labyrinthos. While I cannot guarantee that the passage is safe to traverse, it should provide access to the medial circuit below.
I never even knew such a place existed. Thank you. This is the perfect solution.
You're quite welcome, but consider yourselves warned. If the going proves too treacherous, you do well to turn back. I bid you good day.
Well, turning back is hardly an option, not when we've come this far. Let's go and take a look at this mine shaft.